Hello again. We're going to be doing another one of these branch splits here, but this one's going to have a few more strands to it than the last one. And with pulling these branch splits out, every time you change the number of strands, you kind of change the number of how the pattern's going to work for hiding the gap and all kinds of stuff. But another thing I thought I'd do on the last video, I was trying to show you how to get those two wires right there wedged in the middle to hold them down, and it's real hard to see that because the gap is too small and it's just hard to get the camera to focus in there. But I made this demonstration of it. Here you'd have the two wires that are going to be turned into the branch, the two wires coming out the back, and I try and get that to go through two wires in the middle of the trunk. And when you put them through that gap there that you make with your tool, that's going to keep those wires from moving up and down very far when you're twisting your branch, and it's just going to make a real strong branch attachment and a tree that'll be able to take some abuse. So there's my example of that. Get a good look at that. And basically what I do is I take my tool and I thread it in there where I want the wires to go, and then well, actually it's more like this. I thread the tool in there and I leave it in there to keep the gap open, and then it's real, well, I thread my tool in there to keep the gap open, and then it's real easy to slide the wires through where you want, and then I'll just pull that tool back out. And then another thing I'll do is sometimes I'll go above them up to the next cross. Oh boy, it's hard to do when you're shooting video. And then I'll pull that cross down before I start twisting up that branch. Try and force that down as far as possible. Get those guys locked in there real tight. So right now what we got here is we got the two wires that are coming through the trunk. You can see them sticking out back over there. That'd be the back side. And then I have one wire here that is pulled up from the wires coming up the trunk here, and that's kind of, this one's my marker wire and just tells me where that branch is going to go, and it's the one that runs up right underneath the two wires. So I'm going to go ahead and spread out the wires for the branch now and pull them out of the trunk, and we'll shoot some more video in a little bit.